When Ronaldinho showed Neymar who the real boss was, it was straight up wild. But let's be real, Neymar also balled out in that match. Check this moment. He jukes the first defender and cuts inside to dodge the second one. Then he dishes it off to Borges, who gives it right back in stride. Now look, Neymar's got a defender stuck to him like glue, and there are 3 others setting up a defensive triangle trying to shut him down. But that's when you see just how clever Neymar really is. Instead of laying it off to the right, he goes full solo mode, dusts the Flamengo defender with a filthy dribble, and smashes it in for a screamer. The goal was so nasty it actually won the Goal of the Year award. This legendary match happened back in 2011 in a showdown between Santos' 19-year-old wonder kid Neymar and the 31-year-old wizard Ronaldinho in the Brasileirão. Just 3 minutes in, Ronaldinho already flexed his magic with his first touch. When the ball fell to him, he was boxed in by 2 defenders breathing down his neck. Most players would have passed it back to the support nearby, but Ronaldinho ain't most players. Without even glancing, he hit a slick back heel straight to Thiago Neves, charging upfield. Too bad the Santos defense was sharp. Cut it out. Otherwise, it would have been a golden chance. Now, on the flip side, Neymar came in absolutely fired up. As soon as Santos won the ball back, Neymar grabbed it and threw some soft, breaking past the first man and scrapping through the second. Now, a lot of folks might say he messed up by pulling that dribble backward, but that move totally messed with Flamengo's backline, and Neymar kept it rolling by feeding Elano while dragging a defender with him to the right. Elano didn't waste it. He fired a clean pass to Borges near the box. Watch closely. Right as Borges takes control, Neymar keeps sprinting into the area, pulling defenders with him. He ends up perfectly positioned for a pass onside behind the line, but Borges goes for it himself and smashes it into the net. If you break down that play, Neymar played a huge role in setting it up, but it won't show on the stat sheet since Elano got the assist and Borges scored. The goal celebration was lit. Borges called the squad in for a little dance, then hit a backflip to show he was in peak shape. At the 9-minute mark, Ronaldinho showed off that top-tier vision with a killer pass forward to Williams in the attack. Right after receiving the ball, in a split second, he scans the 3 defenders in front of him and spots his teammates run, delivering a perfect through ball. Sadly, the play fell apart when Williams tried to take on the defender and lost. 1 minute later, Elano made a huge blunder by passing the ball straight to Ronaldinho on a silver platter. If you look closely, right before making the pass, he's waving his hands like he's arguing with someone, totally zoned out of the game. With the ball dropping to Ronaldinho's feet, he charged into the box, weaved past the first defender, then the second, and found space to fire a low shot toward the corner. But Santos keeper Rafael pulled off a clutch save, diving to push the ball out. Notice that Ronaldinho only took the shot because he had no passing option. David, who was making the run with him, was standing offside. Wrong spot, wrong time. What's wild is that not even a minute later, Elano messed up again and got his pass picked off by the other team. Luckily, Flamengo's number 6, Junior Caesar, botched a super easy pass to Ronaldinho right after and killed the play. Around the 14-minute mark, Flamengo had another golden chance when David scooped up a loose ball inside the box and quickly fed it to Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho had 3 defenders closing in tight, and passing back to David would have been offside. So he cut left in a flash, made space, and blasted a shot on goal. But once again, Rafael said no and denied him his first goal with another solid save. Right after that, Flamengo won the ball back, and Ronaldinho brought it down on his chest like a boss before laying it back to number 11, Renato. Now Renato had 2 options: charge forward on the counter or play a quick 1-2 with Ronaldinho. But instead, he chose the worst one. He sent a terrible backwards pass that landed right at Neymar's feet without him even trying. If you check the setup, Flamengo had 7 players back on defense, while Santos only had 3 up front, but those 3 were totally in sync. Neymar quickly linked up with Elano in a slick 1-2, sprinting forward to get the return pass. He found himself one-on-one with the keeper inside the box and went for a cheeky chip shot, but Felipe managed to tip it with his fingertips. Even so, Neymar stayed in the play, grabbed the rebound with his back to goal, and nearly hit a bicycle kick. The shot wasn't spot on, but Borges was trailing the play and arrived just in time to tap it in and bury it in the net. Go back and watch that play, and keep your eye on Flamengo's number 6, Junior Caesar, the same guy who blew that simple pass to Ronaldinho earlier. Watch how, when Neymar stepped into the box, he just stopped chasing the ball and stood there, totally spaced out, doing nothing, completely lost in the moment. Right after the goal, Flamengo players started screaming for offside, but Borges was clearly onside when the pass was made, and the ref made the right call, giving Santos their second goal. Once again, Neymar played a key role, and this time actually got credited with the assist. Around the 20-minute mark, Flamengo blew one of the wildest chances of the game when David received a low cross inside the box. Check it out! David had the whole goal wide open in front of him. No keeper in sight, but somehow he tripped over the ball and sent it out. Unreal. Even Flamengo coach Luxemburgo looked like he couldn't believe what just happened. On the other side, Neymar was out there trying to make history. At the 25-minute mark, he got the ball out wide on the left, and even with a defender pressing hard, he flexed his skills, broke the first man, and cut inside to shake off the second. Then he played it to Borges, who flicked it right back to him. Now, Neymar's got a defender breathing down his neck, and three more forming a triangle, trying to shut him down. But this is where Neymar's genius kicks in. Instead of passing right to Elano, he went solo, pulling off an insane dribble to take out Flamengo's center back. As soon as he stepped into the box, the Flamengo keeper rushed out, and two more defenders charged at him. But somehow, he timed it just right, stayed on his feet, and fired off a perfect strike that flew past the keeper and slammed into the net. That absolute banger was so sick, it won the 2011 Puskas Award for the most beautiful goal of the year. Rewatch that play and keep your eyes on Flamengo's number 4, Ronaldo Angelim. After Neymar sent him to another dimension with that dribble, the guy stood there with his arms out like he had no clue what just happened. After that third goal from Santos with under 30 minutes on the clock, no one in their right mind thought Flamengo could pull off a comeback. And if someone had bet on a Ronaldinho hat trick to flip the match, they probably cashed in big. Just a few minutes later, Flamengo built up an attack with Luis Antonio receiving the ball on the right wing and getting pressed by two defenders. At the same time, Ronaldinho was chilling in the box, but also marked by two Santos players. Even with the odds stacked, Luis Antonio somehow carved out space and whipped a low cross into Ronaldinho inside the box. The ball zipped across the area, and Santos's keeper Doe almost got a hand on it. And not only did the ball get past the keeper, it also nutmegged Santos's number 2, Edu Dracena, landing perfectly at Ronaldinho's feet, face to face with a wide open goal. It was like fate was on his side. Ronaldinho tapped it in with zero effort. He didn't even celebrate, just grabbed the ball and ran back to the center circle to restart the game. That goal seemed to shake Santos's defense. Minutes later, Flamengo came again down the right wing, this time with Leo Moura whipping in a cross right into the heart of the box. Even though Flamengo had fewer players in the area, they were way better positioned. The result? Thiago Neves rose up strong and smashed a header into the back of the net. And honestly, if Thiago hadn't been there, Ronaldinho was right behind and probably would have buried it too. Fast forward to minute 36. Thiago Neves nearly bagged another one after a slick 1-2 with Ronaldinho, who returned the pass with a smooth no-look back heel. But the shot deflected off a defender, and Santos's keeper was able to make the save. At minute 40, Neymar snatched the ball back and decided to go full solo from midfield. He turned on the jets and blew past everyone, but Flamengo's number 8, Williams, stuck with him and chased him all the way into the box, where he shoved Neymar from behind with his left arm and took him down. No hesitation, the ref pointed straight to the spot and hit Williams with a yellow card. Even though Neymar had earned the penalty, it was Elano who stepped up to take it. And when the ref gave the signal, Elano went for a cheeky Panenka, but Felipe read it easy, made the save, and even started juggling the ball to show off. Honestly, that penalty was pure disrespect to Neymar, who had done all the hard work. If you're not the one who earned it, the least you can do is take it seriously. Near the end of the first half, Flamengo earned a corner, and Ronaldinho lined up to take it. As soon as the ref blew the whistle, he curled a tight cross into the box. Flamengo's number 9, David, the same guy who missed that unbelievable chance earlier, was in the right place this time, jumped up and flicked it into the net. After scoring, while Flamengo celebrated, David motioned for calm and didn't really celebrate. That's because he used to play for Santos and didn't feel right celebrating inside a packed Vila Belmiro. Now, in the final moment of the half, something strange happened. Junior Caesar from Flamengo showed up with his face covered in blood, looking like he'd just stepped out of a UFC fight. It all came from a clash with Borges in the box, who hit him with an elbow right to the eyebrow. The ref seemed confused, but finally blew the whistle to end a wild first half. At halftime, the game was tied 3-3, with Ronaldinho having 1 goal and 1 assist for Flamengo, and Neymar also sitting on a goal and an assist for Santos. The second half kicked off with Neymar hungry to take the lead. Check out this play where Neymar picks up the ball on the left wing and completely breaks the Flamengo defender, dropping him to the ground. The defender managed to get back up and chased Neymar into the box, where Neymar crossed it into the middle. But no one was there to finish it, and the ball rolled right through. Around minute 50, Neymar had another huge chance when he got a perfect pass from Leo inside the box. He burned his marker with pure pace, leaving him in the dust, and was one-on-one with the keeper. He could have passed to Borges on the right, but instead, he took his time and calmly slotted the ball into the net. That second goal from Neymar put Santos back in front and made Flamengo's comeback even tougher. After that, Flamengo's defense started targeting Neymar heavy. Look at this play. Neymar already passed the ball to Ganso, but Flamengo's defender Ronaldo Angelim, the same guy Neymar embarrassed on that Puskas goal, grabbed him and shoved him down. And this wasn't even near Santos's goal. It wasn't a danger play. Felt like Angelim still had beef with Neymar over that dribble. Then, around the 60th minute, a controversial play went down. Ronaldinho got a cross inside the box and was taken down by Santos's defender, Edu Dracena. You can clearly see Ronaldinho gets wrecked, thrown to the ground, clear penalty, but the ref waved it off like nothing happened. If this match had happened today, VAR would have definitely stepped in and called that penalty right. A few minutes later, Flamengo won the ball back deep in the opponent's half and kicked off a counter, with Ronaldinho getting it near the box. Check out this slick move. He hit Santos's defender, Edu Dracena, with a filthy dribble that left him sliding right past. But as he tried to keep going, the defense closed in fast, and he was stopped by Aruca, who brought him down just inches outside the box. This free kick, barely 19.9 meters from goal, was super dangerous. Everyone knew Ronaldinho was a beast from that range. Flamengo pulled out a clever setup, stacking their own players in the wall to throw off the Santos keeper. Right as Ronaldinho stepped up to shoot, the Flamengo players scattered to each side while Santos's wall jumped, expecting a shot over the top. But Ronaldinho caught them all off guard with a low shot that slid right under the jumping wall's leg. The Santos keeper just stood there frozen, watching the ball hit the back of the net like he had no clue what just happened. Ronaldinho didn't try to blast, he waited for the perfect moment and put just the right amount of power on it. Plays like that are why people call Ronaldinho a football wizard. Around minute 73, Neymar decided to take matters into his own hand, starting a solo run down the left and challenging the defense. As he cut into the box and tried to dribble, Flamengo's Williams slid in and took him down, but the ref waved play on. Right after that, Neymar got the ball again and went right back at it. Look at this. He's got 3 defenders crowding him, but he pulls off a slick move and drops the first one to the floor. Then he's immediately surrounded again, this time by 4 Flamengo players forming a triangle around him. And still, Neymar showed off that insane technique, beating the second man and cutting inside to escape the rest. As he neared the box, Flamengo's number 11, Renato, decided to bring him down with a foul. But let's not pretend Neymar was all clean. While he was dodging the pressure, he hit Renato in the face with a sneaky shot. That hit must have seriously ticked off Flamengo's player, especially since he got a yellow card just for stopping Neymar. By minute 77, Neymar went at it again. Look at the pace. He blazes forward and leaves 2 defenders in the dust. Now check this out. As he nears the box, there's a Flamengo defender waiting to cut him off. But Neymar's built different. He slices past the guy like it's nothing. All that was missing was a sharper finish to turn it into another screamer. Around minute 80, Santos's number 10, Paulo Henrique Ganso, made a mistake that flipped the whole match. It looked like a harmless play, but he lost the ball, and Flamengo instantly launched a counter. David took off and played it to Thiago Neves out on the left. The real danger? Ronaldinho was trailing the play and found himself completely unmarked inside the box, and you already know what's coming. Ronaldinho ripped a low shot that took a deflection off a Santos defender, totally throwing off the keeper, who couldn't react in time. That was Ronaldinho's 3rd goal, sealing Flamengo's comeback win and leaving Santos fans stunned, watching their team blow the lead at home. But let's be real, if Elano hadn't botched that penalty, and if Ganso hadn't slipped up, this could have been a whole different story. Neymar still put on a show. 2 goals, 1 assist, and that absolute beauty of a strike that ended up winning the 2011 Puskas Award. Still, in this clash of legends, Ronaldinho came out on top, dropping 1 assist and a legendary hat trick, including that cheeky free kick under the wall. And if you've made it this far into the video, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and check out the next video popping up on your screen. I'm Christian Castro, and that was today's breakdown.